Tip number 3. You've all heard you should be getting 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, but that doesn't apply if you're really overweight. If you're 600 pounds, you don't need 600 grams of protein to build muscle. How much do you need? Coach Greg and everyone knows just how important getting in enough protein is to build muscle. Relatively easy to do when you're not dieting. But when you're on a diet consuming fewer calories, it can be difficult to get in 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So in today's video, tips on ensuring you get in enough protein when you're dieting. Tip number 1, and I think it's pretty obvious, eat protein with each meal 4 to 5 times a day for optimal muscle protein synthesis to occur. If you're only eating 1, 2, maybe 3 times a day, it is going to be very difficult to get the protein that you need. And if your snacks don't have protein, well, how do you expect to get in enough protein? Try to get in a minimum of 15 to 20 grams of protein 4 to 5 times a day. Some meals will have more protein than others, but if you're getting 15 to 20 grams on your smaller meals or snacks, you will have an easy time getting in the protein that you need. Tip number 2, don't neglect cardio. If you do cardio, you burn off more calories. The more calories you burn, the more calories you can eat. And by eating more calories, it makes it easier to get the protein that you need. Tip number 3. You've all heard you should be getting 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, but that doesn't apply if you're really overweight. If you're 600 pounds, you don't need 600 grams of protein to build muscle. How much do you need? 1 gram of protein per pound of your target body weight. If you're 400 pounds and your goal is to weigh 300, try to get in 300 grams of protein per day. If you're currently 300 pounds and you'd like to get down to 200, eating 200 grams of protein is enough. Tip number 4, veggies can actually be a great source of protein. However, you need to choose the ones that are high in protein. For example, spinach, broccoli, mushrooms, alfalfa sprouts. There are vegetables out there that are very high in protein. Looking for a list of those? Please watch some of my videos. I've done videos talking about the vegetables that are high in protein. Choose the ones highest on the list. In my cookbooks, you'll see a list of vegetables ranked in order from high protein to low protein. Please try selecting the ones that are high in protein. Tip number 5. Don't listen to stupid YouTube videos that are going to try and convince you that fruits might be high in protein. Fruits, not going to give you a lot of protein. And just because Bestie says that avocados are a vegetable that's high in protein, doesn't mean it's high in protein. Tip number 6, when consuming dairy products, choose the lower fat alternatives. By choosing lower fat dairy products, you're literally increasing the amount of protein per calorie. By doing that, it makes it much easier to consume the amount of protein that you need. Tip number 7, if you follow a plant-based diet, a lot of you are vegetarians or vegans, please consider adding vegan protein powder to your diet. I have vegan protein powder on the way. Be sure to try it. It actually tastes good. Most vegan protein powder does not taste good. Mine does. And this one, it goes without saying. Buy my frigging plant-based cookbook. Low-calorie, delicious recipes that are high in protein and made for vegans and vegetarians plant-based dieting. Can you believe it? You can be vegan, vegetarian, and still get the protein that you need while eating high-protein, delicious, amazing filling recipes. Gone are the days where you need to eat meat. You don't need it. Of course, you can eat it if you want, but you don't need it. Get the friggin' vegan, vegetarian, plant-based cookbook. It'll blow your mind just how many recipes are included that will change the way you eat high-protein, delicious, non-meat recipes. Tip number 8, if you're vegetarian or vegan, substitute meatless alternatives. You may not be able to eat chicken and steak, for example, but you can eat some of the following, and I'm going to the glasses.
Coach Greg.
Veggie hot dogs, veggie bologna, veggie sausages, meatless ground tofu, tempeh, TVP.
Coach
So
Greg.
even if you are not eating meat in your diet, you can get the protein you need from these substitutions. And tip number 9. Use anabolic recipes, add protein powder to your baked goods. You can cook with protein powder. Protein powder is actually a cheaper source of protein. So rather than eating high calorie, low protein items like cakes, muffins, donuts, loaves, eat high protein items, as you will see in all of my cookbooks, including Power 13, the Anabolic Cookbook 2.0, the Vegan Vegetarian Cookbook, Plant-Based Eating. Just buy a friggin' cookbook and see for yourself. And the rest of these tips, great substitutions to allow yourself to get more protein for fewer calories. Swap egg whites for whole eggs. More protein for less calories. Tuna in water rather than oil. Why would you waste your calories having tuna in oil when you can have fewer calories, more protein when packed in water? Chicken breast instead of the thigh. Choose leaner cuts of red meat or substitute red meat for things like chicken and turkey. Consider adding more white fish to your diet. Very high in protein, low in calories. Also, add in more fatty fish like salmon or trout. You need the healthy fats, and fatty fish is going to be both high in protein and in healthy fats, so please include those in your diet. Swap out regular yogurt and eat Greek yogurt instead. So much higher in protein and, in my opinion, more delicious. Like Mike Thurston, use protein bread instead of regular ass bread. You're gonna eat sandwiches and so on. Why not use protein bread instead to give you the protein that you need? And try using powdered peanut butter, or as in my cookbooks, peanut butter. High protein, better than the real thing. Get this. Literally tastes better than regular peanut butter. Why have regular peanut butter when you can make homemade peanut butter that has way more protein, fewer calories, and tastes better? Seems simple to me. That could be the one recipe that you need to make a difference in your life. And how could I make this video without saying use protein ice cream instead of regular ice cream? Protein ice cream tastes amazing, is filling, loaded with protein. Regular ice cream tastes amazing, not filling, not much protein. You're on a diet, you're trying to lose weight. You're worried about getting protein, and you're eating ice cream, and it's not protein ice cream. Do you get it? Do you get how this works? So when you're on a diet, you're literally in a calorie deficit because you're trying to lose weight. And to lose weight, it's calories in, calories out. So you're cutting your calories down, but you need enough protein. So how are you going to cut your calories down and get your protein up without doing these steps? So you need to use your brain, get my friggin' cookbooks, and find a way to make it happen. Stop complaining. I can't get enough protein because I'm a vegetarian. I can't get enough protein because I'm vegan. You can do it. You just need to try to find a way to be proactive. Get the freaking cookbook. Watch this video again. Make the changes that you need. It is very, very easy to do. You just need the knowledge on how to do so. Knowledge is power. I am literally giving you knowledge, hence giving you power. By the power of Grayskull, He-Man, I have the power and I'm freaking giving it to you. Buy the freaking cookbook, get the power, and get on a diet, lose some weight, be healthy. So if you're looking for the cookbooks, click the link in the description. Don't forget, Harder Than Last Time supplements, protein powders, fibro, you name it, it's in there. And in it, here, GregDoucette.com for coaching, Greg Doucette IP Pro. Please watch one of the bloops. Click the link in the description, get the cookbooks, the training books, coaching plans by me and my team. Like this video, subscribe, freaking click that bell button to get notified. Follow me on the gram, the talk, follow me, press subscribe, come on, what are you waiting for? And until next time, I'm out. And I'm wearing this because I freaking just did a bike race.